Okay guys, so we got a hobby box of the new WWE Heritage cards, so we're going to open these up. We got Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Iron Sheik, Road Dogg, Miss Elizabeth, nope, upside down, Xavier Woods, Sin Cara, WCW All-Star John Tenta, a record breaker Triple H, a turn back the clock to Tonka for 1993. We got Rikishi, Tatanka, Bubba Ray Dudley, Goldust, Roman Reigns, WCW All-Star Steven Regal, record breaker Triple H for the longest combined World Heavyweight Championship reigns, and a turn back the clock Andre the Giant for 1987. We have Naomi, Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase, Eve, Nia Jax, that's a really nice card. Baron Corbin, ooh, Sasha Banks. Oh, look at that. Right behind her is a WCW All-Star Eddie Guerrero. A record breaker Edge for the most World Tag Team Championship reigns by an individual. And Shawn Michaels for 1995. Turn back the clock. One of my favorite superstars, Becky Lynch, Apollo Crews, Samoa Joe, Eddie Guerrero, Macho Man, WCW All-Star Roddy Piper, a Rock tribute card, and a record breaker Lex Luger for the longest United States Championship reign. We have a Shawn Michaels, an X-Pac, an Angelo Dawkins, Natalya, Lana, Triple H, WCW All-Star Rick Rude. Oh, that's a nice card. Record breaker Finn Balor for the longest NXT Championship reign. And a turn back the clock Macho Man Randy Savage. Rusev, Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, Alberto Del Rio, oh, Bailey, Andre the Giant, WCW All-Star Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, record breaker Honky Tonk Man for longest Intercontinental Championship reign, turn back the clock Roddy Piper for 1992. Kevin Owens, Jack Swagger, Bray Wyatt, Zack Ryder, Colin Cassidy. I thought he was just Big Cass now. Bam Bam Bigelow, WCW All-Star Jim the Anvil Neidhart, record breaker Bret the Hitman Hart for most King of the Ring tournament wins, and a turn back the clock Sergeant Slaughter for 1993. AJ Styles, Kalisto, Luke Gallows, Brie Bella, Summer Rae, Alundra Blaze, NWO All-Star Mr. Walsh, and a turn back the clock Hacksaw Jim Duggan for 1992. Adrian Neville. Oh, there's a relic in this pack. It's not focusing. There you go. Adrian Neville. Oh, he's just Neville now, I guess. Chris Jericho. Big E. NWO All-Star Stevie Ray. And the relic. Ooh. A Nia Jax authentic matte relic. Number 156 of 99 from the NXT University of Central Florida special. That's pretty cool. We got a record breaker, Big Boss Man, for the longest hardcore championship reign, and a turn back the clock, Jake the Snake Roberts for 1991. Bret the Hitman Hart, the Honky Tonk Man, Daniel Bryan, Nikki Bella, Enzo Amore, NW All-Star Trillionaire Ted DiBiase, Rock Tribute, and record breaker Nikki Bella for longest Divas Championship reign. And turn back the clock, Bret the Hitman Hart for 1995. Jake the Snake Roberts, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sensational Sherry, Devon Dudley, Jey Uso. Ooh! My card collection just got a little more fabulous. Carmella, Macho Man Randy Savage, NWO All-Star, record breaker Stone Cold Steve Austin for most Royal Rumble match victories, and a turn back the clock Texas Tornado for 1991. Bruno Sammartino, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, Rob Van Dam, Trish Stratus, Tyson Kidd, The Rock, Medusa WCW All-Star, record breaker Andre the Giant for shortest WWE Championship reign, and turn back the clock British Bulldog for 1995.
Alright. Got an NXT Hideo Itami, a legend, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, another legend Edge, another legend card Lita, another legend Ric Flair, another legend Roddy Piper, Kurt Hennig, NWO All-Star, an Eve Torres record breaker card, and a turn back the clock Macho Man Randy Savage. You got Ultimate Warrior Legend card, Rosa Mendez card, Eva Marie, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, a Sting NWO All-Star card, Randy Orton record breaker, and a turn back the clock the Iron Sheik. Cesaro, Big Show, a legend, the British Bulldog, Sami Zayn, an NXT Asuka, a Scott Hall NWO All-Star card, a Rock Tribute card, Kane record breaker, and a turn back the clock Undertaker. Legend Kevin Nash, Ravishing Rick Rude, Ron Simmons, NXT Finn Balor, Undertaker, Ric Flair WCW All-Star, Aiden English, Undertaker record breaker card, and a turn back the clock Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Baron Corbin, Sasha Banks, Erwin R. Shyster, Rashiki, Tatanka, Bubba Ray Dudley, Kevin Nash NWO All-Star, Kane record breaker, and a turn back the clock Bret the Hitman Hart. Oh jeez. Nope. Big E, Naomi, $1 Million Man, Eve, Nia Jax, Dusty Rhodes NWO All-Star. Simon Gotch. The Dudley Boys Record Breaker. Turn Back the Clock Texas Tornado. Goldust. Roman Reigns. Becky Lynch. Apollo Crews. Samoa Joe. Eddie Guerrero. Brian Knobbs, WCW All-Star. Record Breaker Harlem Heat. And a Turn Back the Clock Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Macho Man Randy Savage. Shawn Michaels. X-Pac. Angelo Dawkins. Natalia. Lana. Chris Jericho, WCW All-Star. Record Breaker Ric Flair. And a Turn Back the Clock Tatanka. Triple H. Carl Anderson. Dean Ambrose. Braun Strowman. John Cena. Diamond Dallas Page, WCW All-Star. A Rock Tribute Card. Ric Flair Record Breaker. Turn Back the Clock, Jake the Snake Roberts. Kane. Sting. Charlotte. Aiden English. Simon Gotch. Diamond Dallas Page. Lex Luger, NWO All-Star. Record Breaker The Ascension. Turn Back the Clock, Shawn Michaels. Lex Luger. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Scott Hall. Paige. Mandy Rose. Sheamus. Vincent, NWO All-Star. Record Breaker The British Bulldog. And Turn Back the Clock, Andre the Giant. Jimmy Uso. Eric Rowan. Brock Lesnar. Alicia Fox. Tamina. Bam Bam Bigelow, WCW All-Star. An Xavier Woods autograph. Record Breaker Paige. And Turn Back the Clock Big Boss Man.